Hey guys, Bourne here from Grease Monkey Gaming, and in this video we're going to be discussing playing with a semi-competitive mindset on the Conquest Large game mode. Now, in the last patch there had been a new release called Competitive Obliteration. That is a new game mode that I'm really looking forward to playing a lot. Haven't really done so yet, but that's kind of why I decided to cover the Conquest Large instead. Now, a few of the points I'm going to be covering real quick are going to be making a push, choosing teamwork or pro-lone wolfing, depending on your playstyle. Just, sticking around on one flag, trying to defend that. And making sacrifices like changing your class to fit the particular situation you're in. So, first up, we've got some vehicle gameplay on Conquest Large, a couple maps. Believe it or not, you can't push in a vehicle unless there's infantry around you and working towards the same point you are. Vehicles are not indestructible. Actually, they can be really taken out easily in Battlefield 4 because of all the launchers and slams and C4 and everybody rushing you because you are the focal point of a push. Now, infantry takes some of the heat off the vehicles and can take out enemies that you might not be able to see or even get to. The limited range of angle that the tanks especially, but the other vehicles have limited range as well, they prevent them from hitting enemies too high or too low. You can't aim up on top of buildings or anything with the tank. Its cannon can only go so high. Same thing if someone's right up on you trying to C4 you can't aim down and shoot them. This is where help from infantry comes in. Now, although I just try to kill them and run them over. If they're up on you, if you can catch them in time to see someone running up on you, just drive towards them and roadkill them. I find that to be the easiest and most humiliating way to do it. Because you're not going to be able to kill them with your main weapon. You're not going to be able to hit that low, and even if you do shoot the ground or something, it's just going to hurt them, it's not going to kill them. Now, restriction and the degrees of aim that you have with vehicles is probably the worst part of being in a vehicle. It really can hurt you. But because of this, driving into buildings and alleys where enemies are going to be above, beside, all around you is pretty much asking to be obliterated by anything that goes boom. That is the thing about pushing towards the next objective. There isn't any rules. You can drive in an alley, you can drive into a building if you want. All you can do is go in there being smart, knowing your limits and boundaries, be aware of what can happen, and just try to eliminate any threats, without getting yourself killed immediately. And I say immediately because, sometimes it happens and your team still takes the point. Even if you did just get killed immediately, maybe you took out the one guy that was going to stop you. And other times it happens just because it has to. Now, the next point is sacrifice. It sounds weird, like some ancient ritual or something, but not exactly like that in this case. Here in the Battlefield 4 world, it's more like rushing another tank, or vehicle, if you're in one, in order to give your team a chance to move up. Or it could be running around to flank a group of enemies that are slaughtering your every effort to move up. Now, everything is situational, and it just depends on both your team and the other team, how each one is playing and what they're doing. Now, I have trouble a lot of the time making the sacrifice to change class in a round. I almost always play recon with bolt actions, even when I spend the whole round driving in vehicles. I just play recon. That's what I choose to play with. So, however, doing that, it can really hurt your chances of being successful, especially when the enemy vehicle drivers are really good. You're not going to be able to hop out and repair real quick behind while the other guy backs off, or jump out and shoot a launcher at him. Sometimes switching classes to something that fits the situation a little better can be the difference between winning and losing. So, in summary, if you're in a competitive mood, and want to help your team out, kind of work towards the objectives. Basically, you just need to work together, play smart. Choose when to push. Keep an eye out for when the key points are. Look out for the position of teammates. Make sacrifices that will ultimately do good for your team. Don't be stupid and make sacrifices. Just go in there and get yourself killed. But ultimately that they will do good. Now, hopefully this helped you guys a little. Maybe motivates you even to get in a competitive mood. I'm ready to start playing this competitive obliteration game mode more and see what that's all about. Comment below if you guys have played it and tell me what it's like. As always, I hope you learned something from this video and enjoyed the gameplay, and we'll see you guys later.